Money outweighs life itself. A certain manga explores this perspective on money's value and left behind a famous quote. For example, if you got 86,400 yen daily and didn't use it, any leftover would disappear. The money would disappear. If you were in that situation, how would you spend the money? Some of you may already know this, but 86,400 is the number of seconds in a full day. Each day, 86,400 seconds vanish. In this unique time, what will you prioritize and what will you let go? I think our choices shape who we are. Life is more precious than money. I hope for a world where everyone can feel that way. Kanazawa City, Ishikawa Prefecture. The murder case of the girls' bar owner. On October 9, 2018 at night, he ran a girls' bar in Kanazawa City, Ishikawa Prefecture. Akino Kita, 30, didn't come home at her usual time, prompting her relatives to file a missing persons report. When the police immediately began their search, they discovered bloodstains on the street near her home and checked the security cameras. From that footage, an individual was identified: Hiroki Sato, 27, and Mitsuharu Okamoto, 44. Sato worked at her shop, while Okamoto said he was a restaurant worker in Naniwa Ward, Osaka City. It is said that they worked at restaurants related to the shop she managed. According to the police investigation, suspect Okamoto hinted at the crime and told the police where he abandoned her. On October 14th, she was found lifeless in a forest, about 100 kilometers north of her home. According to the autopsy results, she was found to have died of asphyxiation from being tightly strangled with a cord-like object. During Okamoto's interrogation, it was revealed the crime was premeditated and involved multiple people. In addition to Sato, other accomplices were also identified. Why was she targeted? As expected, the motive behind it was a financial dispute. Now, here are the details of the case. After dropping out of high school, Kita worked at a restaurant in Katamachi, Kanazawa City. Afterward, she worked at a girls' bar and opened a clothing select shop, running multiple businesses. She was friendly and caring, but also disliked being looked down on and hated losing. That's what they say. She was running her business right before this incident happened. She closed her girls' bar and select shop and was planning to open a new store in Osaka. However, that's where a problem occurred. She asked an acquaintance to help with the store opening and, while covering initial costs, left about 2 months of wages unpaid. The people involved in that work included Okamoto, Endo, and Kosugi. The three of them had made an agreement. Not being paid their wages was a matter of life and death for them. Endo was put in charge of the Osaka shop by her. He often spent money carelessly and would blow through large sums in a single night. He was that kind of person. That's right. And it was revealed that just before the incident, Endo was looking for a hitman around him. As I mentioned earlier, at that time, Endo was entrusted with managing her shop in Osaka. However, when she called and found out the shop was slow, she got furious and told him, "You're fired." Whether this was the final trigger or not, Endo eventually started thinking this way. He chose to kill her and take the shop's sales. Okamoto, Kosugi, and Sato agreed, leading to the incident. They gathered in Kanazawa between around 4 o'clock a.m. and 4:45 a.m. on October 9th. They attacked her on the street in front of her house and strangled her to death with a rope. They then drove her body in Sato's car from her home to a forest in Noto Town, Ishikawa Prefecture, 100 kilometers north, dug a hole, and left her. As mentioned earlier, the incident was found soon after when someone grew suspicious because she didn't come home. Her relatives filed a missing person report, but it was soon found they committed the crime. On October 11th, Sato was arrested on suspicion of assault. Okamoto was also arrested for the same assault on the 13th. On the 14th, based on Okamoto's statement, she was found. On the 15th, Okamoto was re-arrested for suspected body abandonment. An investigation headquarters was established, and Endo was arrested for suspected body abandonment. Subsequent investigations revealed that they had planned and killed her. On November 5th, Endo, Okamoto, and Kosugi were arrested for suspected murder. They were arrested on suspicion of murder. It seems to me that they were arrested on suspicion of murder. They were given this case. The wages they received at nightclubs were about the same as what you could earn from a part-time job. The wage range was poorly concealed, and there were also unpaid wages and harsh treatment. This incident was sparked by money, but such frustrations and misunderstandings can also lead to incidents. I think this case is not limited to the nightlife world, but can happen anywhere. I just hope we don't forget this incident, and above all, that no more precious lives are lost. I sincerely pray for the soul of Mr. Kita Aquino. That's all for today. Thank you very much for watching.